It is their words that was written in an exercise book over a period of time, looking at the experiences they had teaching through all parts of the country, yes.
And how was that experience for you to transcribe that, to read that, to go on the journey they went on?
It was an emotional journey for me also to look at the tremendous sacrifices and the hardships that they've been through in those early days of Belize when there was no infrastructure, for example. They had to walk 25 miles through the forest to reach San Antonio, forest and swamp, and climb hills. That was a difficult time to start schools in the colony at that time.
Historians Dr. Joseph Palacio and Roy Cayetano and traditional healer Lucia Ellis are all themselves former or current teachers and descended from teaching dynasties. Theirs are the experiences of many Garifuna families similar to Enriquez's grandparents.
Andres Patricio Enriquez was such a candidate. Born in Punta Gorda in 1886, he had done well in the town school, became a pupil teacher, and moved on to become head teacher. Furthermore, his uncle had been a head teacher. Andres' qualification and teaching experience did not prepare him for the extreme hardship he had to undergo trudging the distance of 25 miles to San Antonio from Punta Gorda. It did not prepare him for the culture shock of becoming accustomed to the diet and living conditions of the Maya. Most of all, it did not prepare him for the steps of adjustment he had to undergo to be able to live and work within his host community.
I must say that personally, I am fascinated with and indeed smitten by Jane Villafranco Enriquez and her evolution from what seemed to be a confused teenage bride to a self-assured healer and, yes, leader, complementing the vocation of her husband, the teacher, as he provided selfless service to the nation. Like her husband and all the teachers of her day, she would not have had the benefit of formal education beyond Standard 6. This means that she, like them, was self-educated, building on the little that she received, and she did what very few did, namely, keep a journal to chronicle her incredible life experience.
This story, written by Jerry to educate a nation, autobiography of Andres P. and Jane V. Enriquez, is their story as well. I'm so thankful for his enthusiasm, having followed its evolution over the years. Thank you. I remember having a conversation, I'm going to write this book, and I've been so excited and seeing some photographs from time to time. Thankfully, Jerry has joined the ranks of men and women who are deeply committed to telling a fuller, richer, and more truthful story about our pioneers and the impact that they have had on our world, particularly our education system and our socialization. It is unusual also for the perspective of the woman to be included in the account. And for that, we are very appreciative.
According to Enriquez, the book is also an important contributor to reducing the Belize City-centric perspective of history.
In our discourse in Belize's history, we tend to have a city-centric approach, Belize city-centric approach to history. But there are so many things that happen in other parts of the country that our students need to be aware of, and it lends for further research into other aspects of our history.
Aaron Humes reporting for News 5.